Have you heard of the Five Love Languages? It was a book written by this Baptist guy, and essentially his goal was to deter women from leaving deadbeat marriages. And so the premise of his book is that people express and receive love in 5 different ways, right? It's words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. The whole framework is just BS to avoid genuine conflict resolution, right? Like that's what the book was targeted towards. So when women were like at their wits' end with their marriages, I guess he was like a marriage counselor at the time or something, but they were getting ready to leave, right? Because they were in situations where they're like, hey, this is just heinously unfair. I do all of the work of our relationship and of like the functional needs of our life, and none of my needs are being met. Like, I'm done. But this book framework comes in to say, no, you're just not communicating well. You see, his love languages are physical touch and acts of service. He only feels loved when you are effing him and doing all of the work of life for him. That's just what he needs. So you need to do that for him, and then you pick your love languages. Do you want some words of affirmation? Him telling you good job after you do his laundry? Or would you like quality time where he can follow you around the mall and complain the whole time? Would that be good? And like, that's genuinely the vibe of the book. I read it when I was 19. I had torn my ACL and I was like laid up at home. And my brother had just like broken up with a Christian lady and she was like stalking him, right? She was seriously stalking him. So she went to his workplace and left this book on his car to be like, no, we don't have different issues. We're just not communicating love languages properly. So he gave it to me and, you know, I was laid up in bed, so I read it. And I was open to it. I was trying to figure out why my lazy boyfriend at the time thought that I talked too much and that it was too much responsibility to remember the things that I said. Because I was just constantly internalizing everything in this relationship must be my fault. So then I go and read this book and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a babbling brook and you're a reserved water, And everything in that book is designed to say, nothing can change, but you can ask for a good job, buddy. So if you ever see those ideas spilled out as if they actually mean anything or have any psychological like weight, they do not. The 5 love languages is just about normalizing patriarchal exploitation of women and gaslighting and shaming women out of leaving bad marriages because good Christian women stay to suffer so that they contain a man's dysfunction to the home. And that prevents the larger community from having to deal with it. Whether that man's dysfunction is that he is violent or that he is too incompetent to lead his own life and take care of himself, they want women to be responsible for absorbing and mitigating that. So don't fall for it.